Hi guys! Today I've got something really special to show you, and this is the Numberblocks Maths Program. And I don't know if you remember a while ago we had a look at the alpha blocks and they did the letter program, and it was really fantastic, and you can learn all the alphabet and new words, and this one is for numbers. So I've had a look inside but I haven't actually opened it, so let's have a look together. So this maths program is devised for all you Numberblocks fans. It's great for your parents and teachers because we're going to learn how to count. How to do basic maths too. So inside the box, this is what you get. You get this set here. So it's really cool because you get all the click and count number blocks from 1 to 10 to use it. So altogether you get 55 blocks. I think these are similar to the ones that we get with the magazine, probably the same as the ones with the magazine, but as you know guys, sometimes you lose them. I mean, I think I've lost quite a few sets. So if you want, let's open this up and have a look at what's inside. This is kind of cool because I was thinking of getting an extra set actually as my backup set. They're all lined up in there. So now I don't have to do that because it comes with the set anyway. Oh, we get lots of stickers too. So you get the face stickers. So here's the first set of face stickers. We've got 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5 here. And then we've got the 6 to 10 face stickers. So maybe we use these with the books, or maybe you can just use them for any kind of crafting you want. There you go. And I think these will help us with the activities in the books. And of course, if you look to the latest magazine review, you can also get now, was it 11 to 15? Okay, this is all our number blocks. Our number 9, it's all here. This is just a piece of cardboard from in there. So you guys have seen these before because these are from the set. Same as before. Can't stick these sideways, but you can stick them vertically, and it does work for the tasks that are inside the magazine. So I'm just going to put these in here. So I think what they've done is given us some spares. They've given us a spare each because look, there's 6 blue. Yeah, 6, and there's 5 green. So they've given us spares too because obviously it is quite easy to lose the pieces sometimes. And we've got 1, 2, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Oh, it's only, okay, we've got exactly 10. So some of them you get spares because you see we've got 2 red blocks here as our spare. And we've got our purples. Let's stick together. Not in order, is it? Let's put it in order. Like this. Deep purple, that's our spare. And we've got, oh no, it's not, is it? It's our 7. I completely forgot about 7. I completely forgot. They're not spares, are they? What am I talking about? Of course it's number 7. Because I can't see number 7's face, I completely forgot that we have a number 7. It's number 3. Where's number 7's face now? I have to find it. Ah, there you go. No, this is octo. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was thinking, wow, how did they manage to fit spares in too? 6, 7. Let's cut these pieces. Some pieces fit together better than other ones. Quite normal. Oh, goodness. Well, yeah, the idea. Put those together in a moment. And then, what's our number 7? Ah, there you go. I was just getting confused. So, we've got our red, orange. I know that's not number 3, by the way. I mean, there's 3. Great. And then we know it's colours of the rainbow, so we've got a green, blue, and a purple. There you go, there's our number 7. So you get the idea, we've got everything here as it should be. Number 1. This brick is a little bit bent, so we'll put that one at the bottom. Ah! What's going on? There you go. go, there's our 8. And then I think we're pretty much done that, put 9 together as well. Oh, wrong way around. And there's 9 and there's 3. Perfect. So let's look at the magazines inside the box. Okay, so here is what is inside the box, the Numberblocks Maths Program. So this sheet here says the stickers are for magazine 1. So that means you get special stickers. Now, if you ever saw the Alphablocks one, because that's been updated, so I'm going to show you that in the next video. Because that one is very, very comprehensive. That means that there's just, that covers a lot of stuff. So here we're covering numbers 1 to 5. So it'd be really cool if in the future they do the bigger numbers too. So you've got the stickers here and it'll tell you where to stick them. So this one we have the magazines. It looks to me like there'll be some maths challenges too to make sure that you do understand. Oh look, squaries there. And then it tells you exactly what's for what, because you've got magazine number 2 where you can put these number stickers in and the colours. I've got 6 to 8. We've got them as hexagons. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's a nonagon, of course, because we've got the 5 sides hexagon, 6 sides pentagon, and so on. And then we've got the dice here, which is cool. And then magazine 3. So this is not too overwhelming for somebody who's starting to learn about numbers and math. Oh, we got the big stickers. Look, 11, 18, 16. Wow, we've got the big ones here. That's really cool. 17. We've got 19 here too, with its like eyebrows, and all the way up to 20. And we've got this no and yes. So I guess we'll be asking some maths questions too with these. And we've got that's 12, isn't it, with its funny configurations, the balloons too. Here's the maths program. It says, welcome to the Numberblocks Maths Program. There's more to numbers than counting and sums. The maths program is here to help your child discover the many different ways of thinking about and using numbers. From number names and numerals to number bonds, number patterns and more. So there's all the information there for grown-ups. And then we get these star stickers. So I guess these are for when you get your questions, you finish your work and you've done well. You can have a star. Oops, a daisy. And at the end, you get this is really nice. It's the laminators. It's quite a nice thick certificate. It's Numberblocks. I did it. Wonderful. Let's have a look at this. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have 3 magazines. They're really thick magazines as well. Really thick. Okay, let's zoom out and have a look inside. So here is the first magazine, and this one covers numbers 1 to 5, and we can use the stickers and also use the blocks inside here. Let's have a look. It's quite thick, so we'll look at all the pages, and what we'll do in the future is we're going to come back to this and we're going to use the younger member of the SuperToysUniverse team, who is 4 years old, to test this out to see how much he enjoys it, because obviously I know I'm 1 to 5s. So here it says, as you work through this magazine, we suggest you watch these episodes. So it's also a really good excuse to go through and watch your favourite episodes too. And here you've got the sticker page where you can find the numbers, and you do the numbers and the number link, and we've got from 1 to 5. And as you work through it each time, you can stick a sticker here if you did it. So there's no need to rush through this. You can take your time. You don't have to do it, or you couldn't do all this in very quickly anyway, because there's a lot of pages. And then we're going to do this, and it says all about number block 1. I really like the graphics. It's really nice. And then you can trace the number 1, so you're also learning to write it, and you get to circle it to make sure that you can recognize the number 1. And that's our number 1 number blob, of course. Then after that, we've got story 1, and it says it was a quiet day number line, and this is our original. I can't remember the very first episode with number block 1. It's this one, because you've got his song here as well. You've got the lyrics there if you want to know what they are. So it's really useful to read the story, but also to go and watch the episode actually. It's on BBC iPlayer, I think if you're in the UK. I'm not sure if you're abroad, where you can watch it on YouTube actually. So introducing number 1. Then we've got this page here which says 1 is One Wonderful World, which is the song, and here we can put some stickers here of some of the wonderful things that we have in this world, like a whale, a tree, a bird. The paper, this by the way, I just have to say the paper is really nice, it's very thick. And then we've got all about number block 2, everything is better with 2. There you go, and there it tells you the things that comes in 2s. Things that are 2 are called a pair, of course. So a pair of boots, pair of socks, pair of gloves. And then it says 2 goes to town, count 2 of each thing and colour them in. So in the pictures here we've got 2 bears, for example. We have, it said 2 cakes. There's 2 presents, 2 rackets. Then we go to number block 3. Everybody look at me. And it says you can make 3 like this. Of course we can add the 2 and 1 together to make 3. It says try making 3 like this with your blocks. So if we get the yellow blocks and we try and do it like how they've said here, we would just have to do this. And we can hold it together. You can do this, or you could hold it. I suppose you have it like this really. You can do 3 like that too. If you wanted to stick it together, you could just use some blue tack on the side, or you could do, you could also use Mathlinks cubes too. They will stick together in that position, or magnetic blocks. But I haven't managed to find any magnetic ones I like yet. Okay. Then we talk about a triangle. Of course, it's a 3-sided shape. Then we've got making 3. 3 is juggling. Stick on objects to make her make number 3. So there's a work of our sticker sheet. And like I said, I will work through these another time with the 4-year-old, because that would make sense to show you guys how it is for younger children to do it. 3 in a row, which is like, we call it tic-tac-toe here, but I know some people call it different things. Oh no, we call it noughts and crosses. I think they call it tic-tac-toe in America. And this is the story of 3, 1 and 2 were feeling bored. So this is another one of the episodes that you can find. This is the number 3 song. It's one of my favourite songs. I think it's quite nice, quite lively. And number 4. 4 has always been one of my favourites. I think just because green is one of my favourite colours. A square has 4 straight sides. Draw 4 lines to make this square. And again, we've got to trace the numbers and circle which one we think is number 4. And then there's more information here. Then we've got my Numberblocks counting poster. So this is a nice one because you can count these with the Numberblocks. Remember the Numberblocks, guys? If you want to see how I made these out of squishies, then you can go and find that video. There's a video link maybe here, and you can just click onto that. Anyway, so we write the numbers in to make sure we know, and then we can stick this on the wall. It's a very nice poster. And it says Fun Fruit Factory. Welcome to our fantastic fun fruit factory where we serve up delicious fruit. I've got 2 oranges, so we're doing some basic maths here, can you see? So here, for example, will be 2 equals 1 plus 1. 2 equals, what is that? Same thing, right? 1 plus 1. Oh, it's explaining it to you. It's kind of, so we skip to maths. After doing the basic counting, we skip to the maths pages. And then we've got guess who. Use your number blocks on the page to guess who. Guess who left these prints? Draw a line from each number block to the print they have made. That should be quite clear. And we put the stickers in on that page. And then we go to number block 5. Number 5, there are 5 fingers on each hand. Draw around your hand and label from fingers 1 to 5. And here's lots more stickers to do here. And then we've got 5 Little Ducks, which is quite a famous song, isn't it? This nursery rhyme, 5 Little Ducks. And we've got the Numberblocks Express, and this is the song for number 5. I am 5, I love to drive my special train. I don't remember this one as much, you know, it's probably my least favourite song. But I do like all of them generally. And this is the next page of the story. In case you can't go and watch the video, you can at least look at the comments. My maths, get busy with these ideas. There's some ways that we can do maths. There's some counting and the number jumble. So you have to write these in and then join them with a line. Next up, we've got number magic. So now we're going a bit more in depth. Stick and write to finish the number sentences. So 2 plus 1 is 3, and then we'd put the sticker there of number 3, and so on and so forth. We've got Big Tom and Big Tom. We made Big Tom with super clay, didn't we? Did we, guys? I think we did. So you can also go and watch that video. And then we've got the fruit count page. Count the number and match the number to the right number block. So there's lots to do here because the colouring and counting, we're drawing the lines in as well. And then we've got who's next. Use your number blocks to put your friends in order from 1 to 5. So actually 3 is already here. See? So it already fits like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can put in the other ones as well to do these activities here, like here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a bit easier for me because I already put them together. There you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on and so forth. And then we've got Blockzilla. Do you remember Blockzilla? Blockzilla, learn about greater than and less with Blockzilla. So greater than means bigger than, of course. So 2 is greater than 1, 4 is greater than 3. The number is bigger, it's higher. Then we've got what's wrong. Something is not right in each picture. Can you spot these strange things? These ones are quite good. Sometimes I get confused, but I think these ones are quite obvious, right? For example, number 4, you can see what's wrong, can't you? Leave me a comment if you can see what's wrong with number 4. And then next up, we have this. Oh look, part of me. Use your block to show who is part of me. 1 is a part of me and 2 is a part of me, and the whole of me is 3. So you can lay your blocks on top of these. It's a really nice way of showing it actually. And then at the back you have cut out and keep counting cards. So we can use these, you can play pairs with these, you can match them up, or you can just use them for general counting too. So that would be the end of the first book, number 1 to 5. Now let's take a look inside the second book, and this magazine too covers numbers 6 to 10. So again, the format is quite similar to the first one, and this time we're going to make sure that we understand all about the numbers 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 7 is my favourite, by the way. And we've got 9 there as well. So first of all, we're going to look at number 6, and it says here, it shows you 6, of course, the 6 sides to a dice. So it's a really good way to understand. And I've got 6. Okay, we're going to start matching up the sides, drawing some lines here. And here also we have this tracing, and also you can circle the line numbers. And you can stick the dice faces onto this, and we've got 6 number blobs here. So you can just take it one page at a time, put your gold sticker on here when you're done. And then you've got roll the dice. And this is nice, Numberblocks assemble. You can do this if you have some dice ready. You can make dice, but it's probably easier just to go and buy some. Or if you have a board game, you probably have some in there. Then you've got colour me in, this is your goal. Just give your dice a nice big roll. Next up, okay, this has got more puzzles in it. This is find the pattern. Look closely. Colour objects to show the same pattern as the dice. So there's 2 there, you colour in 2 hearts and 3 to 3. So this requires more thinking about it, especially for the younger kids. But it's a bit more challenging, but it's good. Then we've got Pattern Palace. And Pattern Palace says finish the patterns with your stickers. So this is, again, it's a bit more challenging. So you've got red, orange, red, orange, red. What would come next? Well, it's probably orange, and so on. And we keep going to the end. So you might need a grown-up to help you with this. You might want to help the young ones if they get stuck with that. All about number 7. 7 is, of course, so I never could remember what order, and then I remembered it's from the bottom to the top. It's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet, the colours of the rainbow. That's the only way I can remember. There we go. And there is a beautiful rainbow that you can use to colour in and get some of your pencil crayons ready. Also said there's 7 days of the week too. Then we've got all about number 8, the octoblock, of course. And look at this. This is quite cute. It shows you all the different configurations that you can have it in. Then we talk about Octoblock to the rescue. I really like this episode, it's quite funny. And we've got the custard pie factory in the outskirts of Numberland. And Octo Climb. The Octoblock always seems so confident all the time. Quite a bold number. And then we've got the post-it in the middle of the magazine like in the first one, and it's my Numberblocks counting poster. So again, we're going to count, trace it, and then we can stick it on our wall. Then we've got all about number 9. Number 9 is quite interesting because it's 3 shades of grey. Now we're going to look at the square numbers of 4 and 9. Obviously, if you watch the latest episode, we have a lot, much bigger square numbers. But for now, we're going to look at the 4 and the 9s because they're completely even squares. I suppose 1 is, isn't it? But 1's just 1 square. So we can stick that down. And then you've got this to the moon. Wait, this is a vertical thing. So it says, can you arrange all your blocks into a rectangle? How big can you make it? So we're going to use the stickers, and you can stick these in and the blocks, and you make it into a really nice sticker page. It's a nice poster actually, that one. Oh, we got 0. Now I wasn't expecting that. 0 the hero. Let's meet 0. She's 1 less than 1. I haven't got any blocks, and we had this thing where I made a 0 block. You can watch the video here of the 0 block, and some people said, but you can't see 0, which is true, you can't see 0 blocks. So we did it with translucent clay, the best that I can do there. Although it's a type of floating 0. So write this big 0 to finish this number sentence. 1 minus 1 is 0. There's nothing left. I do like 0's song. I think it's quite funny. Then we've got all about number 10. I'm 1 10 or 10 ones. We're getting to double numbers now, guys. Perfect. And then here's where you do the let's make 10, and you put your empty number blocks on the squares to make each column. So I think if you bought the magazines before, you probably would have tried this before, but it doesn't mean you can't do it again, because it's quite a nice activity to do. It's quite good for visualization, so you can see how numbers go together, because sometimes you can struggle with numbers, and if you do, this is a good way to remember what the numbers may look like. It makes it a little bit easier for some people. 10. We don't need to do 10. Oh, yes, we do. No, we don't. 9. Where are you, number 9? There you are. Place this on here. There you go. See. Then you know that 9 plus 1 is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. 7 plus 3 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. 4 plus 6 is 10. 3 plus 7 is 10. And 2 plus 8 is 10. And so on and so forth. Oh, I missed that one, didn't I? Where have you gone? Oh, over here. There you go. There you go. And that's what it looks like when it's done. Take those off again. And look at the next page. Next up is the finger blocks. It says draw around your hand and colour each finger like one of the 10 number blocks. There's a guide there how to do it. So you do like a red, orange, yellow, green, blue finger, so to speak. And then on the next page here, this is horizontal. And it says who's missing. So you can fill in the mixing number here and put this. Do we put a sticker on there, or do we put the number? Just the number. Then we've got block play. This is when the number blocks go in funny configurations. And then we do more word and odds and evens. We've got the even tops team and the odd blocks team. This is a good way to learn them. And you can do a score here. So you know that all the numbers, there's a really good way to remember that any of the numbers that can be flat on the top like this, they're evens, and the ones that have, if you put them in a row of 2, have a sticky out at the top, they're odds. Then we've got this double up. The magic mirror helps number blocks to double up. Use your stickers to show which new number blocks appear when these numbers double up. So which number block is the same as 2 1s? It might be 2. So it's almost like it's beginning. It's actually teaching you guys the 2 times table. Draw your favourite number block in the magic mirror and double it up. Then we've got this, my number blocks number weeks. This is cool. It's going to be different challenges if you have time to do that in the week. Then we've got 1 to 10, draw a line from 1 to 10, passing all the way through to number 10. And at the end, your special cutout keep magazine 2 is cut out and keep dominoes. If you've never played dominoes before, it's basically a matching game, so you can cut this out and play this with a grown-up. Quite a nice one to have. And that's that. So, and now we're ready to look at the final magazine, numbers 11 to 20. Finally, let's have a look at this awesome one. This is quite exciting because I haven't seen the big numbers in a magazine before, so this is one way that you can get them. It's the maths program, and it's anything from 11 all the way up to 20, so there's a lot of them. 18, I'm a speed machine. How exciting. Okay. So as you work through the maths program, hopefully you get a better understanding of numbers, because here we can put our big numbers all the way from 11 to 20. We can get them in there. And then we go to number block 11, which is our football number block. How cool is that? And Numberblock is a real fan of football. You can see because there's 11 members in the team on one side in football. And then we've got Numberblock 12, one of my favourite ones. Numberblock really likes yoga, I think. Wasn't he doing yoga with the episode, which I like? 12 shows an array display, which is one of these, if you guys have ever seen them. And then we've got Rectangle Rush. Use your yes or no stickers to show who is a rectangle below. So, do any of you guys know? And then we've got use your stickers to pick the right rectangle so that the Numberblock 12 fits through the gaps in each wall below. Ah, got you. Have you seen that? There is an episode of this where it's going through the blocks, so you want to go and watch that episode if you can. And we've got this Block Star, number 12. I think number 12 gets some of the best episodes actually. This is a really nice one to watch because it's quite funny. Okay. There you go. And then we've got this. Answer the questions about the story and colour a battery strip each time to charge the battery. How cool is that? So again, this is comprehension. So you'd have to read and understand what you've just read or watched if you like. You can answer the questions. And then all about number 13. Unlucky 13 falls apart. Whatever he says his name. 13 is of course a classic unlucky number. And number 14, here's the skateboard. Extreme 14 with the funky eyebrows. Number 14 lives to skateboard. And then we can do some doubling activities here. So basically it's 2 times tables. Then we've got Skater Dude. Double. 1 double is 2, 2 double is 4, 3 double is 6, and so on. And then we've got number 15, which is our step squad. Now there's not as much detail for each number because of course we're doing more numbers here because we're going up all the way to 20. So we've got number 15, which is the step squad. And then we've got this cool poster. How cool is that? And this one says, can you point to all the posters from 1 to 20? This is a really nice one. This is definitely one to stick on the wall. It's really cool. I like that. And then we've got the step squad. So these are all the numbers, the odd numbers. And some evens too that you can do the step squad with, because 6 and 10 are even, but you can still do that. So 3, 6, 10 and 15, you can do that step shape. And then you've got all about Numberblocks 16, which is here. I don't know much about 16, looks like he's a party animal. We've got something a bit different here. We've got the Square Club game, so if you've got a dice you can play this, or some pieces to use as blocks, and you can play this with somebody. And then Numberblock 17, who is an artist, it's got these plate splatters, and we've made Numberblock 17 before as a wooden block. This is a nice colouring exercise, so all different colours, so you'd have to colour in following this colouring in chart at the bottom. Then we've got all about Numberblock 18. It says I'm 18 and I'm super rectangle and I like to go fast. And we do some zigzagging here, some zigzagging tracing for you guys that are learning to write. And then we've got all about Numberblock 19, which is number 19. Do you see some of the crazy here? Here they are. Look at all these crazy, crazy shapes. Gosh, and then a dot to dot, 1 to 19, so a little bit more challenging, but looks like fun. And multiplication, oh my goodness, okay. This is how we add up lots of the same number together quickly. So 8 times 2 tells you 16. So I hope they keep going with this series. I hope they keep going and do more multiplication and big numbers because it's a really great way to learn. Then we've got what's wrong. So again, we have to figure out what's wrong, but it could be the numbering, it could be too many blocks or not enough blocks. And here we've got the numberlings here. So now you have to count, because don't forget, these are big numbers now. And you have to put the correct numberling on top of the number blocks ahead. And then finally we get to Numberblock 20. And remember, we were guessing for ages what it looked like. I didn't think it would be peach, but he is a peachy orangey colour. Like this, and some tracing there. And division too, wow, they're introducing you to division too. Division is a way of dividing numbers, and again, it's a quick way of doing it, especially for bigger numbers. You can learn to do that. And then we've got We Love to Dance. Add some colour to the picture as you sing the song words. So they only just touched on that, but hopefully they'll come out in the future with a second program with more multiplication and division. That'd be really cool. So we've got the cut out and keep number cards. They're all here. These look really nice. So we've got all of them from 1 to 20. It gives you a fact about them and it tells you whether it's an odd or even number. So that's pretty funky. And it gives you 5 different ways that you can play with those cards. And that's what the back looks like. So guys, So I hope you guys enjoyed having a look through the Numberblocks Maths Program with me. I think this is $19.99, and I'll put a few more details in the description box if anybody is interested in buying it. We were sent this just to review, just to have a look through, and I'm glad it's really good. It's really comprehensive. So if you guys get it, let me know if you enjoy it, if it's helped you at all. And I will come back to this at some point in the future with a little one, and we'll try it together and see how much it helps him with his number learning. So I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.